The instant noodle was invented in Japan due to food shortages following World War II, and that, my friends, is a fact of life. Thank you, and welcome to That's the Facts of Life, where we go through all the topics that matter to you and bring you just the facts. Today's topics are FINRA360 updates and AML templates. But first, let's check in on that naughty list. Topping the list this week is a former rep that was recently barred by FINRA for failing to produce requested documents in relation to an investigation about his OBAs. According to FINRA, the rep did not inform his employer of his after-work activities or the loan he tried to obtain from one of his customers to finance them. The rep in question had also recently been suspended by FINRA for failing to repay his firm 5 promissory notes he received, which topped over $400,000. After 29 years in the industry, the rep finds himself in need of updating his resume and hitting the streets. Speaking of updating, FINRA recently updated its AML template to reflect small BD's obligations under FINRA Rule 3310 in light of FinCEN's final rule on customer due diligence requirements for financial institutions. The template is provided by FINRA to help small BDs establish an AML compliance program as required by the Bank Secrecy Act and FINRA Rule 3310. Included in the template are text examples, instructions, relevant rules, websites, and other resources. FinCEN has also released guidance on frequently asked questions to help covered financial institutions understand the scope of the customer due diligence rule. In addition to this, FINRA has also provided access to all of the guidance regarding FINRA Rule 3310 on its AML page. The link to this and other helpful resources can be found on the description below. Finally, FINRA plans to release a progress report to celebrate the 1-year anniversary of FINRA360. The report will summarize the steps the self-regulator has taken under the initiative, further discussion on whether they should consolidate its current 3-year exam programs into one, process improvements they intend to roll out this year, and much, much more. While speaking about the enhanced exam framework FINRA's adopted this year, Cook said, "It's yet another step to make sure that our exams are more risk-based in an attempt to move away from the designated firms as 1, 2, 3, or 4-year cycle firms. Instead, focusing on are they a this-year firm or not, based on their current risk profile." Well, that'll do it for today. To learn more about industry news, check out the Compliance Digest, and don't forget to tune into an all-new episode next month. Oh, and in case you didn't know, in Japan it takes 10 years to become a sushi chef, which is years longer than it takes to become a doctor. And that, my friends, is a fact of life.